Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's live. Today, we are going to be taking many questions from you guys. So if you are a content creator, you are a videographer, you are a filmmaker, and you have any questions, whether it is to do with microphones, cameras, gear that you need, any of those kind of stuff, please let me know. And also, let me know where you are watching me from. I'll be very happy to know where you are watching me from, as well as sharing the stream. So if you are watching wherever you are watching me from, just let me know and also share the stream. Today we are doing Q&A in videography. If you have any questions that you have about videography, whether it is how do I get started in videography, what do I need, whatever that just concerns social media and videography. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comment section below. I'll be answering many questions today. Once again, you are welcome on today's live. Help me to share the stream. I can see Doom Arts is watching. Doom Arts, thank you so much for joining. And let's share the stream so that we can reach more people. If you are on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, I'm live on across all those social media platforms. So whichever platforms you are using right now, where you are watching that video from, just help me to share the stream so that we can reach more people. Otherwise, I'm so excited to be live. I'm so excited to be here and, having this live broadcast. I hope I'll answer as many questions as I can. If you want to learn videography, if you want to learn how to live stream, if you want to learn how to shoot, if you want to learn how to edit, if you want to learn how to color grade your videos, if you want to learn how to do business in videography, I have many courses that goes into details about such kind of stuff. And if you have been watching some of my videos on YouTube or TikTok and you really had a question that you wanted to always ask, you can ask it today. Otherwise, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. Let me know where you are watching. I can see Mr. John Kakandelo is watching. Good evening, thank you. And I'm watching you from Lusaka. Came for a meeting. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for joining us. Thank you very much. Help us share the stream. Let's share the stream. If you have any questions, some of you maybe you might have really specific questions, like maybe you want to grow your YouTube account, you want to grow your TikTok, and maybe you are struggling with how to export good videos to TikTok or social media platforms, or maybe you are struggling to to make engaging content. I might share some tips. I can see watching from Rustenburg, this is Kimala. Thank you for joining, Mr. Kimala. Let's share the stream so that we can reach many people. I'm gonna be starting, and our lives these days just go for 45 minutes. So let's make use of these 45 minutes. And if you want to really take your videography career to the next level, make sure you stay in touch. You spare this 45 minutes. Maybe I'll share some really valuable information in this live stream that you need actually for your career. You can ask specific questions. Mr. Rio Cosmo, South Africa I'm here from this day. Thank you for joining. Hi, I'm watching from Kenya. My dream is getting a camera, sir. I'm gonna touch a little bit in about cameras and how to get cameras and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. So if you have any questions, or if your dream is to get a camera, if you have questions like what type of cameras and what type of videography you want to do, you can ask all those questions. And also help me to share the stream. As you can see, I am busy sharing my stream right now. My team these days, it's not with me, the ones that help me to share the stream when I'm live. So that's why I'm doing it by myself. But as I'm sharing, I also use this opportunity to also share. Otherwise, it's great. So what kind of questions do you have as far as videography is concerned? What type of questions do you have when it comes to videography? Those are the questions that I'm here to answer. Okay, those are the questions that I'm here to answer. And if there's anything wrong with the live stream, you can let me know so that I can adjust. Just give me a heads up maybe when sound cuts, because it's raining, you know. But I'm sure we're going to finish this broadcast without any challenge, because it is a professional filmmaking channel. So we can't really have problems. All right, so any question you have, just drop it in the comment section. I'm going to be answering all those questions today. All right, I am done sharing. Now it's high time we start. Let's see how many people are joining from YouTube. As well. We have a lot of viewers who join from YouTube these days, which is amazing and so exciting at the same time. All right, I can see On Time Media. Are you on TikTok as well? Yes, I'm live actually, as I'm live on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I'm live on all those social media platforms. All right. Everything is good, sound is good, and picture is dope. That is Kelani. Thank you, Kelani, for joining the live stream. Mr. Joseph, Kelani, and Mr. Jones. These people, I need to prepare for them a special gift. They always join my live stream. That is great. You know, I'm preparing a gift for you guys for supporting this channel. You know, in videography, it is tough to find really like big audiences or people to participate, because videography is pretty an expensive hobby. So most people actually don't really like, okay, it is something that really it's worth their time, you know. So I always just speak to a few group of people who are really interested in videography. So make sure you help us to share, because there are other people out there who think videography, maybe it's very hard, you know. It needs you to go to school. It needs you to have 6 months experience or 1 year experience in order for you to, you know, succeed. But the truth is actually the opposite. You know, videography these days it's very simple. It's very simple to get up a camera, understand it in few days, and actually really start filming good, compelling videos. Those times where you really had to stay for a long period, you have to learn, go to film schools and stuff like that. These days, information is everywhere. It's everywhere. You know, I received a comment from one of my videos on YouTube to say, after watching this only one video, I already feel like I'm a professional. You see, so that is how much information is out there for free, you know. But if you want to take it to the next level, it is not as expensive as before. Cameras are not as scarce as before. There's a lot of DSLR cameras. There's a lot of smartphones. You can actually really start doing good videography, even if you are just starting with your smartphone. As long as you have a little bit of skills, you understand the language of videography, you understand settings, you know, you understand all these small little things. Those are things that you can actually really dedicate only 1 week and understand everything. So, yeah, it's not really that difficult anymore. Videography is no longer really that difficult. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can see YouTube people, they're connecting as well, which is good, which is really good. All right, so I'm just sharing last links, then we can get started, as I'm also waiting for your questions. All right, and today I received a question actually from one of my students, one of my aspiring students. They were asking, how do they enroll in my classes? What are the payment options to enroll in my classes? So I'm going to be talking about it a little bit. All right, Mr. Doom Arts is just texting me as well as watching the lives. Okay, I can see questions from TikToks. They are coming, many of them. I can see. Is it advisable to use a phone hotspot for live streaming of I need to get a router or I need to get a router? Mr. Amkelani, as I'm live streaming right now, I'm using my phone hotspot. The same phone that I'm using to chat with you is the same phone that I'm using to hotspot, because every time it is raining, we have an antenna for my internet. So every time it's raining, I don't know whether that antenna, in fact, a flower has grown around that antenna. So whenever it's shaking and it's raining, I usually have problems with good internet. So when that happens, I'm always hotspotting via my phone. So this live streaming you are watching right now, I'm using internet via hotspot from this same phone that I'm holding. All right. So it is very much possible. It is very much possible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My questions are up. Okay. This is Humble M. Okay, let's go through the questions for Mr. Humble M. Hi, I'm watching from Kenya. My dream is to get a camera. And then he follows up the questions by saying, what type of camera do I need for live streaming as a beginner? You know, there are very cheap cameras. There's a lot of cheap cameras, especially for live streaming, you know. The type of camera that you need is one that has got a clean HDMI. Any camera that has got a clean HDMI, whereby if you connect your HDMI and connect it to your computer, you will not see menus, battery information, you know, picture style, all those informations that you see on your screen, on the camera screen. Once you connect your HDMI, those information is not there. So any camera that can do that, you can actually really use it for professional live streaming. One added advantage is also having a camera that has got a microphone input, where you can input a microphone. Though this is not really a big deal because you can connect sound directly to your card or directly to your computer, but having a dedicated microphone input to your camera that you're using for live streaming will save you a lot of lip syncing problems. Sometimes when you're connecting your sound directly to your computer, you might have lip sync problem where a person is seeming to talk, but they are not in sync with their voice. All right, so any camera that has got a clean HDMI, it will work when it comes to live streaming. And if you want to really take your live streaming to the next level, I have just released a course, Live Streaming Pro, that goes through literally everything, different types of cameras, different types of capture cards, how to connect everything together. And most of you have been asking, how does your live stream look so perfectly and nice? It's not because I'm using the most expensive equipment, but one, it is just the streaming settings that you do. You have to understand a little bit about codec, camera settings and stuff like that. It's just those really few things that you need to understand. And if you actually really follow the whole thing together, you have a perfect live streaming that doesn't really have problems where the picture is dropping, the lighting is not good. So if you really want to take your live streaming to the next level, that is the course you need to get. It's a very wonderful course. It's a wonderful course. Okay, let's see if we have questions on Facebook. Hello, sir. I'm watching directly from Uganda. Thank you very much. This is Mr. Kenzo Visuals. Thank you, Mr. Kenzo. What factors do you consider first when creating a concept for a music video? When you are filming a music video, obviously the artist has got a song, and that song has already a message. So a lot of other stuff have been covered, especially in terms of the music and what the music is going to need. Whether it's a romantic video, it's a dancehall video, it is an Afrobeat video, the message is there, the style is there. So the first thing that I consider is what genre of video, what genre of music is it? And also, how do I approach such a genre, like in terms of, let's say it's a dancehall video, you know, it's a club kind of a vibe. So already I know the first thing that I need to do is to picture the same video or the same music video in places like the club and all those kind of stuff. So the things that I consider first is I speak to the artist himself and try to understand exactly what they want for their song. I'm not the one who actually really does everything to say, no, it's a song, then I create a script and send everything to them. No, there is what we call pre-communication, where you discuss briefly with the artist, and this is really crucial step, because number one, you find out things like what kind of video do you like. You ask all these kind of if you are working with them for the first time, especially, you have to ask them what style of videography and what looks do they like on videos. Like, how do they want their videos to look? Don't be afraid to ask such questions, because it will help you understand to shape whatever that you are going to film at the very end. So the pre-communication is very important. So once you have an idea of what the artist is looking for, and then you do research. This is very important. So if it is a romantic video, you have to start doing a bit of research in terms of how others are filming romantic videos, right? So I go on YouTube and search romantic music videos and watch a lot of them, so that I can grab ideas. It is not a bad idea, to get ideas. It's not a bad thing to get some of the ideas from other videographers.